Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin. If you're new, hi! Like, subscribe, it would mean a lot. I am actually trying to get to 500 subscribers by my birthday on September 7th, so if we can hit that, I'll be so happy. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about something that I haven't really spoken about on my channel before, and that is the kind of modelling industry and all the stuff that can go wrong with that. This video is more for if you are looking to get into modelling, or if you're already in modelling and you just need to look out for the red flags, so you're just wondering what to look out for. If you've been offered a job and you're wondering if it's legit, hopefully this will help you with that. So I'm just going to get straight into it, but make sure you watch till the end because the very last point I'm going to make may save you hundreds if not thousands of pounds. So keep on watching. So about a year ago I was signed with a small company. They quite rightly let me go because I started suffering with an eating disorder. I'm not going to go too much into that, but they didn't want models with anorexia, which was completely fine. I completely understood that. And that was how I kind of started getting help for my eating disorder. But anyway, I've kind of started, getting back into it now. I'm a lot healthier. And there's just a lot, there's a lot going on. So the first thing I wanted to kind of start off on, and the most prominent thing that I do see around, is Instagram brands reaching out to small creators and models on Instagram. So there are two companies that I have had run-ins with over the past few years, and these companies are California Apparel and Chic NYC. These two, I'm just going to say it right off the bat, Chic NYC is definitely a scam. Don't go into it. California Apparel it's alright, it's... I think the main thing I'm trying to get at with this is if you're wanting to become a model, don't start with this. Get an actual agency, but I'm just going to talk about my experiences with these two. So California Apparel was pretty normal. They reached out to me and they said, hi, we'll give you this code for, I think it was about 60% off all of our website. You can buy whatever you want and you can post on your Instagram and we'll retweet it and all that. First red flag. If a brand reaches out to you and asks you to work with them, but then says, give us money, it's a scam. It may not be a scam in the way that they, ignore you or does what Chic NYC does, but you should never ever part with a penny of your money if a brand reaches out to you, okay? Don't do it. Or even if you reach out to a brand, it's not... You don't see these big beauty influencers, especially in their PR, unboxing videos. They don't say, yeah, like, I ordered this off their website with a 60% off code. Like, no, brands give you things for you to promote them. Do not part with your money. That's first. So I paid for a particular piece of clothing from Chic NYC using this stupid 60% off scam, and it never came. It's been pretty much a year now. I did email them multiple times, nothing. So, I've got scammed out of my money. And to this day, they still email me, even though I've told them, I know this is a scam, stop contacting me, stop what you're doing, To this day, a year later, they're still contacting me. So just stay away from Instagram brands. If you really want to be a model, go to an agency where you live or near where you live. It's going to be so much easier. Okay, editing me. That came across quite... not all Instagram brands are bad. Quick disclaimer, just the, here's 60% off, like, spend money on our website. Them ones are bad. Not all Instagram brands are bad. Okay, back to the video. And kind of going off of that, if you do go to an agency, especially if you're under 18, or if you just... I don't know, I'd recommend this to anyone, to be honest. Don't go alone, go with someone. If they're a good agency, if you just text them saying, do you mind if I bring someone along just for they will be more than happy with that. If they start getting defensive, then that is a red flag. I'm not saying don't go, but it is a red flag, something to kind of, normally people are absolutely fine, especially in modelling industries, and if you've said to them that you're new to this industry, they will 100% allow you to bring someone along. And speaking of agencies, if an agency ever says to you that you need to pay for a portfolio, that is a scam. A good agency will never ever make you pay for your starting out fees. Instead, they will take some money from the jobs that you do in order to get money. They do never ever ask you for a transition between you and them. It's always like a percentage of a job, just like YouTube managers, that's what they do. They take a percentage of your overall wage from a job or from a month's earning, or however, you know, however they choose to do it. They will never ever ask you straight up for like £200 for a portfolio. And going off that one again, we're kind of jumping from one to the other quite well. Don't be afraid to say no. If, you know, there are so many different types of modelling, and some types of modelling aren't going to be for you, and that is completely fine. The most important thing is to say no. I was once contacted by a nude photographer offering me quite a lot of money to do a nude shoot, and I said no, I'm not that type of model. If you are, brilliant, that is amazing, and the fact that you feel confident enough to do that in your body is absolutely incredible. Like, I really push you to carry on doing that. But for me personally, I'd rather have clothes on. Thank you very much. Another bit of advice that I'd give you is learn your pose, learn how you look good, because a lot of the time how you see another model pose is not necessarily good for you. So for example, me, I have very deep set smile lines, so there's a lot of models who do like the lip up thing, like, I don't even know how you do it, but my smile lines come into play there. So mine is more of a pout instead of a, you know. But if I went on set and started going, obviously over dramatise, I wouldn't actually do that, and I'm not implying that other models look like that doing that pose, so please don't come for me. But yeah, I would be let go pretty fast. So learn your pose, learn how you're comfortable portraying yourself. You know, if you're modelling a top, keep your shoulders open, and, you know, instead of, you wouldn't model a top like this. Same with jeans, you know, if you're modelling some jeans, don't like hunch over your leg. Like, work out your poses and how you look best and your good angles and all that kind of stuff. It's just easier to find that out before a shoot rather than during a shoot, because you're already at work, so. And finally, the most important thing ever, if you take one thing away from this video, take away this: a contract is so important. Get a contract. A contract with your agent, a contract with the people you're working for, the specific job, contract for everything, okay? If there's money going back and forth between two people, you need a contract. If you don't have a contract, then it is very likely, I'm not saying all the time, you know, there are some great photographers out there who don't have contracts and don't, you know, screw people over, but a lot of the time people without contracts just get scammed and don't get paid, and there's no way to get that money because there's no proof that you were expecting money, because there's no contract. It's a he said, she said situation, and that can't go anywhere, especially in court. Just don't. Contracts are, I would say, the most important thing in the modelling industry. If you want money, if you have agreed on some money, even if, you know, it's just so easy. Like, there was a girl who had all the rights from her pictures just taken away. They were supposed to be shared pictures between the photographer and her for her Instagram, and the photographer just took all the pictures and didn't pay her. And she couldn't do anything because she didn't have a contract. If you have a contract, then the power's in your hands. But read your contracts. This isn't some like Google terms and conditions where you can just scroll through it, I've read it, go. Because some people will hide little things in the contracts, and that could get you in really uncomfortable circumstances. I think the modelling industry has definitely changed a lot, especially with the rise of social media and the rise of people kind of desperate to get into this scene, and they'll they'll kind of go eyes closed into a really bad situation. But please read your contracts, say no to things, learn your poses. Don't do these Instagram, we'll give you 60% off code, because they're fake, they are scams, okay? Do your research, please. This will help you so much in the long run. And if you are a model, then let me know your experiences. I always love to see different experiences. I currently model for a brand called Devil Youth. It's a clothing company owned by a very good friend of mine, and it's amazing, you know, and through that you can make connections to other models and other photographers and, you know, other people starting clothing companies. That is actually something that I would recommend doing. If someone you know, or someone you know is starting a clothing company or a shoe company or anything, get on that. That is an amazing way to get out there in the world and show people what you're made of. Anyway, yep, that was my video. I hope you took something from it. Please, if you are becoming a model, or even if you're not, even if you're just watching this video because you're interested, everyone stay safe. There are a lot of predators, especially in this industry, and yeah, just stay safe. So everyone like and subscribe. 98% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. And as I said, I am trying to get to 500 by September. It would be an absolutely amazing birthday present, so anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!